Right, so we've got all this stuff set up now. We've got a micro tug to wield our batteries about. That's not a problem. We've parked that down there to get it out of the way. That's fine. We're now going to work on either the... Are we going to work on the carrier, like the not super carrier, but still the carrier that's going to travel us around asteroids and what have you? Or are we going to work on the ship printer? I think the two go hand in hand. If we work on the carrier to go to a new asteroid, we then build the ship printer on the new asteroid. Because that was the thing, we need a massive space, don't we? And well protected from the asteroids. Any input would be grand.
Oh, you're asking.
Yeah.
We thought it was rhetorical.
So the answer is yes, we are building the sort of platform first. The carrier.
The carrier.
Carrier, okay, so we're getting on with that now. To begin with, I'm just going to lay down the floor, so I'm only going to need steel plates.
Remember what we said about building it off the station?
Yep.
As part of the station, then we cut it off, turn it into a ship.
Yep.
And then we can park it up and turn it back into a station. That way we can turn off the thrusters and it doesn't float away.
There was also a point you made about not having to keep going back to the station to get materials if we did something with it, but I can't remember now. I guess that was just plug it into the current printer that we've got.
It was... So when you build it off the station, you can run pipes from the conveyor network.
Oh yeah, so we can transfer stuff quicker. It wasn't necessarily
yeah, just drag and drop
quicker. Yeah. Right. So the first thing I'm going to do, obviously, is I'm going to build the engineering department because we need to. That will be our power center, as it were. So
Yeah.
I'm only going to do 2 large reactors on this one.
It might be better if you don't centralize the 2 reactors.
No, put them at either side of a walkway and connect them up using the conveyor system. Hidden conveyor system. Right, this is a light armor block for starters, so we don't want that. We want heavy because this is our freaking carrier. I suppose we could build like a little carrier now and then build the bigger one onto it. And what colours are we going to go for? Greys?
Well, like a battleship grey?
Yeah, kinda.
It's either that or black and red.
You know, black and red I can get up for. I can get up for black and red, hold on. Just to make sure we're all on the same black though, I'm going to go to that bottom right one. Yeah, that's the one I just picked and it didn't...
If you go to defaults on the top right, I don't know why you need to click default all the time to get that.
Weird. Alright, yeah, we got our black armor block there. Okay, that's cool. Right, so I'm building it down here behind the asteroid. First section is going to be engineering, so let's just get the basic shape down first. And this is going to be a walkway.
Where are you?
And the rest of the ship. I'm down by the ship garage.
Oh, there.
And then the rest of this side can be the angle. Excellent. Not going to float off this time, are ya? Cheeky shit.
Oh, whoops. I died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a bit laggy for some reason. And I kind of lag the deal.
Yeah.
I think it's this big welder thing.
Do you want to retract it and make sure it's all off?
It is retracted. I think it's just still doing physics simulations because it's there.
Oh. Do we need it for anything else?
I don't think
the
so.
ships we're building, you could probably halve the size of it. Or just set up a bed somewhere real quick. Like a cheeky small bed.
Well, I think getting rid of the lag is kind of important. Do you want to help me with this first?
Get rid of the welder thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, just gonna take it all out.
Yeah, just get rid of the whole thing. Because really, I think it's the pistons that need to go.
Alright. I swear to God, if this thing kills me. Crazy physics out of nowhere shit that it likes to do.
There's no stuff in these. I guess it only takes exactly what it needs. You can do about 2.5 of these welders in one go. Or you have to dump it off.
Oh, dude! Dude, seriously? We're doing this shit by hand? We've got a freaking salvage. We've got Adam. Well, we've got. This isn't Adam Salvage, but you know what I mean. I don't know which one is Adam Salvage now that I've mentioned it.
That's the salvage ship.
Connect the salvage up.
Oh no, wait, I've renamed the mining ship Adam Salvage.
There we go. Right then. Now I've got to sort all my groups out again for no fucking reason.
Yeah, you should rename that ship the Adam Salvage, because I don't know why I named this one. I think you told me to, for some reason. I just sort of went with them.
Yeah. And camera front and camera rear. Okay, so G. Grinders. Grinder. And then all blocks. Camera up front. Toggle view. Yes. So. Okay, that's cool. That's working.
Okay, rename this one mining barge. That's what it should be.
Adam Salvage takes a while to turn. And the lag has increased slightly since I've got in him. Let's just get this done.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is take them all offline.
Oh, they're spinning. They're spinning.
I turned them off. It might just be updating the physics or something in it. But in fact, what I can do... Where are we? Advanced rotors off. Braking torque. Crank that away up. It should turn now. It's still flopping about a bit because of the pistons. Remember to do the middle one last.
Yeah. You're gonna have to tell me when I'm getting to the middle one.
You have that one plus 2 more to go.
Okay.
You can take, 2 more.
So this is the second to last one I can take.
Yeah, take that one and the next one. Grindy, grindy.
This thing's so cool. Oh, everything in Space Engineers just fills me with joy. This makes me so happy.
What are we doing on space? Ah, you have tons of space. You've used like 3,000 litres of space. Out of, 48,000 or something.
And I've got 5 days fuel left. Excellent. I wish my car told me how many days fuel I had left, as opposed to just having a little meter.
Some of them do.
Probably don't have enough storage in my fuel tank to be able to get a sort of day reading on it. It's all relative anyway, isn't it?
My dad used to drive a Vauxhall Vectra. You know the way they have that sort of integrated into the little display for the radio?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would say, you have 200 miles left or whatever.
Oh yeah. My dad's ST does that. It's got it will tell you his car's ridiculous. It tells you the temperature for fuck's sake. But why do you need to know that? You're inside in the cosy warmth of your car.
Well, my dad's current car does that. Tells you the temperature.
That's why I drive a CRX, man. Because
Yeah.
it's just a car. There's not even power steering. It's just a car for the sake of being a car.
Yeah, just watch. I'll get this camera. Sensor, sorry. And you grind me to death.
What? You got in the way of the grinders.
Why did you leave them spinning?
Because I'm taking out the piston arms as well, aren't I?
Yeah, but you're supposed to wait till I got out of the way.
Ah, don't be silly. Sorry.
You're not the only one with a grinder, pal.
Start taking chunks out of my ship.
You grind away the cockpit.
Ah, my face.
I could do something fun like that.
Are you pushing the pistons out?
No.
Oh, I'm stuck. Ah, what have you done? What did you do?
I connected to your ship remotely. Turned off your ability to control thrusters.
Excellent. Oh, I'm chunking out the thing next to it, sorry. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
You're killing the station.
Yeah. There we go. No, 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 don't keep grinding. Stop, stop, stop! You crazy thing.
Right then. You can take this timer out too if you wish. And these 3 tubes.
Okay.
They were part. The tubes are part of this. The
Oh,
conveyor.
I thought I was taking that shit out. Oh, what have I just knocked off the top of my ship? What is that?
That looks like a communications component.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna start the grinders back up. Are you out of space?
Oh no. Let me just check something. I got 1 radio communication component. Where is your remote control thing located in this?
No clue.
You haven't taken out the station's antenna.
There you go. Right, reversing.
Micro salvage buggy. Yeah, I still have remote access. You still have your antenna on that. Communications. Okay.
Hey, all the batteries in the battery bank are full as well.
Yep.
That's awesome. Now watch as I smash into it.
Or connect onto it if you wish.
Yeah, I probably could, eh? That's kind of crazy.
Turn left slightly. Okay, you're good. Just keep going back.
Do I need to come up at all?
Yes, a little. That'll do. Just keep going. Slowly. Slow. There you go.
Excellent. Cheers, boss.
Don't forget to lock it.
Yep.
There you go.
I don't want to press P because I know that disconnects all the ships from the station.
Yeah.
Freak.
You can also hit Y. That turns off the station and all the ships and disconnect them all.
We haven't got a welder ship, have we?
No.
Oh, but we can take the arms off the salvage buggy and replace them with welding arms, can't we?
Yeah.
The same size. Okay, well I might do that then.
Or you could blueprint the buggy, copy it.
That is another good. Oh, but we just destroyed the ship creator.
We can build another one.
We're so smart. One that isn't so.
But we don't need a massive array. I mean, speaking of large blocks, this ship is what? 2 by 4? So we make, say, a 3 by 5 array. Just to give you a bit of headroom.
Might work.
In fact, I'm tempted just to put it on the side of this cage.
It's not the cage, it's the garage.
It looks like a cage. Conveyor.
That's where we store all our naughty ships that like to fly away.
Yes. Yes, it is. You need interior plates.
What?
No, I do. Stop pretending you're me.
Too much effort, man.
I'd like to know where those radio components came from, though. Because that was weird.
It's a mystery. Oh, actually, whoa, is that the right one? Yeah, it is.
The only things I can think of that use radio components are antennas.
And
Decoys.
remote controls.
Yeah. Well, no, the remote controls don't.
Oh, do they not?
No, the antenna does. The antenna is the radio part of it.
What the piece is this? Oh, this is a merge block. Okay, well I don't need this anymore, so I'll get rid of it. I got the mass to carry it. Yeah, mate. The sass that builds mass. Sunset sarsaparilla. Look at our little mining tug. That thing is so cool. Oh no! What hit the
Oh, I bumped into it because I seen components sitting on it, so I went down to get it. Forgot
okay.
about that thing. But it's okay, I hopped in and stopped it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And then you turned it off again. Nice work.
Yeah.
Energy efficient DR. I love it. I love the new you. Where are you building the ship printer on the side of the cage? Oh look, you got me calling it a cage now. Garage. I prefer house music.
If only you could call it music.
Meteor storm inbound.
Someone needs to power up, power up, power up. Somebody needs to power up all the do-da-day. Battle platform in effect.
Oh yeah, we need a lot of interior plates.
Yeah, I might just blueprint out a welding ship, actually. Because this is going to take forever otherwise.
Well, I think you should just refit that one for now, because it's going to take you a long time to rebuild it.
If I just take the arms off, blueprint it, and then we'll have the base model then, won't we?
Yeah.
I'll do that. So this is currently the grinder model.
And you can fill it with interior plates. I need 50 for each of these, I can only carry 150.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, you know what? It's not going to need them.
Hmm?
Because it's already got the stuff in the tanks, isn't it? Oh shit, my mass is full. Crap. Yeah, because we've just demolished, you heard? We've just demolished loads of printers anyway. Printers, welders. So
Oh yeah.
it should, and I haven't moved it. Now I don't know if you've moved it, but I haven't moved it from the cargo container.
Yeah, the only thing is there's more welders here than what was on that.
Well, yeah. At
There's
least now
50
it won't be affected by the physics engine.
Yeah, I think there's 4 more here than what the other had.
Oh yeah, I'm just taking the blueprint.
Well, I have it laid out, so you just need to weld those up and then add the things. Welders. So actually, I don't even need all of those.
we lose a thruster in the middle here? Up the top? I can't believe we've only got one front facing thruster on this thing. That seems a bit...
Yeah, there might have been 3. Or... No, there was 2, that's right. There was one up here.
Do I need steel plate and thruster components? Well, steel plate
And large tube.
and large tube. Oh, I got 4 anyway. Where's the freaking thruster components at? There they are. Got you! Cooey!
Right, should I build this so it's easy to expand, or so it's cheap to build?
Which one are we... Oh, the, easy to expand. Don't make me.
Okay.
I think I can only get away with 2 of these thrusters, to be honest with you. I think the ones on either side were damaged or damaged by the grinders. Cheers, boss. Right, now I've got to detach it from the station as well.
Why?
Because I tried to take a blueprint yesterday while something was attached to the supercarrier and it did not like it one bit. So, let's... What the fuck is it? I'm swearing a bit too much tonight. I should probably stop that. Stop that nonsense immediately. There you go, great.
Is it going to blueprint the contents of the things?
Well, it doesn't matter if it does or not. The projector won't. We can't put them in with the projector, can we?
No, I suppose not.
Yeah, we need to move them control panels back as well. Or any time we build a connector, just build it one out from the actual structure that we want to do with it. Right. Go over this thing with a fine-tooth comb to see if anything needs fixed. Colour coding's a little weird. Greys and yellows and what have you. Looks good. Now, are there any improvements you want to make before we blueprint this?
Not that I can think of. It's not really my ship, I don't care what it looks like. So. It works. That's all I'm concerned with.
Okay, right, it looks good. I'm going to blueprint this. Control B. Right. And what's it called? Salvage buggy 1. Excellent. So now what we can do is we can put rolling arms. G.
Is it blueprinted?
Yep. Yay! Oh, and I've got all the bits. Look at that. Oh, apart from I can build one. Yeah, Mr. Postman.
Do you want to go grab a whole load of components for these?
Yell it out.
Did you put in what you had already?
Yeah.
Let's see, we need maybe 30 construction components. No,
do the
make that
smaller
about-
stuff first.
Let's-
Oh yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, you can go on.
we need... Let's see, there's that. We need one large tube. Yeah, 16 small tube.
Alright. And construction components, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm alright with that.
Motors, computers.
Oh shit, okay, motors and computers as well.
You know what? Doesn't matter. Just put in. Whoops. Put in what you have. I'll get there.
I think I should be able to complete it on this run.
Motors, computers.
That's alright, I got them. Done. You can tell the ones I placed and the ones you placed because they're both totally different colours. Looks cool though, I think we should keep it.
You should paint yours yellow. Or black.
Come on, brother. Mine are black. Yours are red, mine are black.
No, that's black.
Alright, mine are grey. Just gonna grab a recharge here. I think I'm just getting into the habit of recharging, not necessarily when I need to, but just when I'm near a console.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Learnings.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, now I get welding.
Is it all this down here, yeah?
Yeah.
And there are no pistons on this one, now?
No.
Okay, cool.
Meteor storm inbound.
And we got plenty of stuff in the wrong containers, as usual.
Sorry, I was just setting up my hotkeys. Alright, the welders are on. Let's do this.
Yeah, I need to weld all those up, then I can add the welders on top.
What are these? Just blocks?
Conveyor blocks.
Okay. Shit, son! We're doing work!
Language. Bad for letter word ending with K.
This mess. Alright, so this is going to take us a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you, if you hit K, can you still access the controls for it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. So you can set blueprints from there.
Yeah, but I don't have the blueprint.
Which blueprint would you like me to set up? One for the salvager?
Yeah, but I want to get the remote working. I turned off the antenna there. So I'm going to turn it on again.
Classic DR, turning off that antenna.
Only it was deliberate this time. I wanted to see if cycling had helped.
Cycling doesn't help anyone.
Help cyclists.
So they say.
Control. Small reactor.
That's what the cyclists want you to believe, man.
I cycled the power on. So, let's see. Remote access? No. What gives?
What you playing at, Willis?
I noticed this antenna is, like, the HUD thing is green. Everything else is blue.
No clue.
You're green. Like, your actual name. The little chip in there is green.
You've controlled this tug before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't be a permissions problem.
No. It's just very, very weird.
Okay, the projector ship is all welded up as it should be now.
Owner Knux Veeone, share with my faction. It's on, etc, etc. That is very weird.
Did you group all the welders once I'd built them?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So literally all we need to do is get the remote access to this thing working again. And
Mm-hmm.
it should be working because the remote control is green. The antenna
Everything else
still
is
on.
blue. The antenna needs to be blue.
Antenna is blue. Oh, antenna needs to be green.
No, blue.
Everything else is green.
Yeah. No.
Everything
All the
else
ships
on
over
this-
here that like mining barge antenna is blue. Salvage buggy antenna is blue.
The ship that you're controlling, does the antenna on that one show up blue? Because mine shows up blue as well.
The one in
others
the
are
hangar?
green.
Oh. Okay, well, DR. For some reason, I can control it.
Maybe it thinks you were already in it.
I can control it. Right, let me set up the blueprint. What blueprint do we want? Just the one for the salvager?
I guess so.
Okay, well...
Yeah. I'm wondering.
It might be a faction thing after, because I did rename it.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of maybe you controlled it, and then when you got out, it didn't realize that you got out, which is why I couldn't control it. I thought you were still connected to it. Or no, that shouldn't matter because two people can connect at once.
Storm inbound.
Does
You
this
need to rotate that blueprint.
Okay, now you're going to have to talk me through this. So, okay, go to projector now. What is the issue? Horizontal offset?
No, rotation.
So roll.
Yeah, try that. It moves in 90-degree increments.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, wrong one. Try a different one. Nope. That's it, but keep going. Now try the other way.
Needs more.
Yo. No, you had it there. Right.
Yeah?
Okay, bring it up.
Say when.
Let me just decide where I want to connect this to. On second thoughts, go back to the rotation.
Go back to the rotation.
Yeah.
Whereabouts do you want it?
Keep going. Just. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bring it forward. Other way.
Like that.
Go 2 more. What's that? No, I think it was 1 too many. Hang on. It's hard to see through the thing. No, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. Bring it up. No, keep going. Like another 10 blocks or so. Hold it there. Back 1. Okay, that's...
This is tense work, man.
Okay, the other slider.
Horizontal offset.
Yeah. Move that. Other way. 1 more.
I feel like I'm
You're good.
disarming a fucking bomb here, bro.
Okay, cut the red wire. No, blue. That'd be one way to scare the shit out of us.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then just...
Okay, you want to rotate your ship 90 degrees. Yep. Okay, that's it. Just... No, not too far. Or maybe not. No, keep it there.
Keep it there.
Let me just get a look at it. Yeah, that looks good. Now, go forward. You basically want to bury the blueprint in the array.
Okay.
You're...
Moving to the right slightly. I think that's because I'm not lining up properly, am I?
Yeah.
I need to
Which
move
way is the
over.
top of your ship?
I
I'm losing...
couldn't tell you. The way I'm moving now is up.
Okay, remember that's on the bottom. You want to come down a bit and left a bit.
Right there.
Bit more left.
Oh, a bit more left, sorry.
Yeah. Down slightly. Wee bit more. But the same again.
Let's take 1 from the top and 4 from the bottom, please, Carol.
Yeah, you're good.
Excellent. Right, now I need to bury it, yeah?
Yeah, go forward. Stop.
Oh god, this is some precision shit.
Right, I'm going to go turn the welders on.
Oh
Don't worry, if I hear screaming, I'll get around to turning them off eventually. On.
god. It's bloody working.
Front of your ship is on fire. Okay, you want to slowly back out.
Slowly.
Yeah, back out a wee bit.
That's too much, isn't it?
No, no, you're good. You're like 1 block from the front of the welders.
Okay. And they're still welding, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. The battle music. We do battle with the welders. Now move it back a bit.
Yeah. Every time it stops welding, move it back. When it starts welding, leave it there.
Oh, look at this.
Now you see, this is how it's done.
Yeah, boy. We're printing the damn ship again, man.
Where is Lore?
Inbound.
I haven't seen her in a while.
She's off doing sneaky things.
Nah.
I was making tea.
Oh, that sounds like a really good idea.
We're making a robot army.
Yeah, shit, could you imagine if we work out some sort of way to automate drone production and the drones just track the invaders in this system? That'd be cool, we just send them out constantly. God, what component is it welding up there? It's taken ages, isn't it? Is that one of the arms? Oh no, there wouldn't be, because there are no arms on this model.
No, the arms would be last. This is the back of the ship that's being welded up.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. You could move it back a bit if you wanted.
Is that top one still connected though?
Hmm?
Hang on, no. I'm gonna wait for that welder to finish because something's obviously up here.
I think it's able.
Something's just started down in the bottom left as well.
Yeah, I think it's welding blocks that are sort of in between the welders.
Okay, well I'll move back slightly so it can weld more different blocks. Has that turned another one on down there?
It might have. I wasn't paying attention to that side. But it's welding something, so just leave it there.
Alright. Oh, something just cut out.
I wish there was a way to automate the ship being pulled back and forward. Ooh. It just built a whole load of blocks up here.
Excellent. Put gravity generator behind me. Gravity generator, some artificial mesh would be sweet.
Well, you could have used a piston, but
Yeah, it's too much lag. Even this seems a bit, I don't know, having a bit of a drain on the server's resources.
it's not too bad.
Not as bad, but it's still like 15 frames per second, you know?
Yeah, for you, maybe. But you're recording, so.
Yeah, got Fraps. Good old Fraps, and its system-friendly ways.
Yeah, the issue with Fraps is actually your hard drive.
Oh, because I'm playing off the same drive as I'm writing to.
Yeah, it has to compress the video as well. Even though it doesn't seem like it is compressed quite a bit.
You go to the Fraps folder and it's like 118 gig videos.
Yeah, that's compressed. It has to do that because if it didn't compress it, you'd need like 10 or 15 hard drives in a RAID array just to keep up.
OBS compresses, my friend. That is true compression right there. You
Yeah.
do like a 16-hour stream and you get like a 300 megabyte file. What the fuck is that? That's magic.
Yeah, the goal of Fraps' compression isn't to make a tiny file.
It's like a
It's-
quality file.
It's to get it small enough that it can be written to the hard drive in real time without tying up so much CPU trying to encode stuff.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's meant to be quick and, you know, enough to get it onto the hard drive.
This one in the top right doesn't actually look like it's doing anything, if I'm honest.
Let me have a look.
We've got our passenger seat though, that's the important thing.
Yeah, let's see what's top right for you. Which way is it? That way is it.
That's the one next to the seat. The one that just seems to be welding in space.
Don't forget, it's an area of effect around the end of the welder. So it's probably welding the stuff below it.
They take a long old time, don't they?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of blocks to weld.
It didn't feel like this many when we put the damn thing together.
Yeah, it doesn't weld as quick as a player. That's why.
So this is really something we need to automate if we're going to make this a
Yeah.
viable option. We need to be able to do it without... Oh, hang on, cargo container's just gone in. Excellent. I can't help but feel like there's stuff missing.
Ah, crud.
What's that?
I got welded.
Oh, I thought you were going to say... Don't take this the wrong way, but I honestly thought you were going to say, oh crud, it's not working the way it should be. Like, your character death is less of a concern to me right now as the 3D printer is able to print ships. But don't take that the wrong way, will you?
Of course I will. I was going to say, I missed the camera on the back there.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. It's because the cargo container that it's on hadn't been built yet. Well, I don't think you can move back in, so... But that's a minor thing.
I think this is why we need a printer that's got a couple of walls as well as a floor.
So, steel plate, computer, steel plate. Okay, I'm just going to grab some stuff and do that.
Right, yeah, go for it. I can't really do anything because I'm in the middle of printing. The Epson's hard at work.
I'm sure you can. It's being remote controlled. You can just hop out of remote control, go do stuff.
But this thing won't pull back on its own.
But you can hop back in. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but I might as well just stay here, surely.
Storm inbound.
I might as well just stay in this seat until the job's done.
It could take a while. It's the kind of thing you just leave it for 5 minutes and check
Come
in.
back. And then pull it out again. Come back. Getting it up. I'm interested to see how this goes.
I think the larger items will go a bit quicker because they're being covered by more welders.
Yeah. This is more of a precision build at the minute.
We are doing well though.
Slowly but surely. It's only taken us like 2 or 3 days to get to this point. And it took me like 3 days meditation in creative mode. I was training my soul to be a better space engineer. Richard Branson, you know my number. Although if you try to ring my mobile, I'll probably perceive it as a hoax call or a cold call. Add you to the band's call list, so I'm sorry about that. My chance of being a space engineer. Did I ever tell you the theory that I had that I might be just rejecting calls from like the National Lottery because I had an account with them like years ago, and they're trying to get in touch to tell me that one of my tickets was a winning ticket. I thought surely they'd do that through email though, so that thought quickly passed. That'd be interesting though. That's cool though. Could you imagine if you just set something up you forgot about, like that geezer who bought bitcoins years ago, and then he found out a few like years later they've become one of the most popular currencies or whatever, and they're actually worth quite a bit of money. You got loaded off of that. So yeah, one day I'm hoping just the direct debits every month out of my credit card bill one day will pay for themselves 1,000,000 times over, and I won't even know it.
Well, to be honest, if you won big, they would probably find some way of contacting
Oh
you.
yeah, definitely. And
Even if they had to like send something to your house or a letter or something.
Shit, mate.
At least you would hope so. They wouldn't just keep the money.
I'm gonna do that. If I ever have kids, I'm gonna do that. As soon as the day they're born, I'm gonna start buying debit tickets in their name, sort of thing, or not in their name, in my name until they're 18 or 16. I think it's 16 for the lottery. And yeah, just keep it running until they either win or don't need it anymore. You just imagine that one day waking up winning the lottery. Oh my god. You'd be able to do so much shit. You'd just go mad, wouldn't you? You wouldn't actually use the money for anything valuable. You'd be like, oh, I fancy bathing with walruses today. You just lose your fucking mind. I'd be all about that.
I worked it out once, like 8 million isn't enough to retire on.
Is it not?
No.
I could retire on 8 million quite easily.
I mean, it's like minimum wage for about 30 or 40 years, I think it was, but like that's minimum wage, so.
Do you know what I'd probably do? I'd probably save $1 million, spend $1 million on getting land and the means
Invest.
to get there, and then the rest of it I'd either invest or I'd probably give to charities, but good charities, not charities like fucking, is it UNICEF? Where you could just imagine they're over in Africa right now building swimming pools out of the money we give them and not actually doing anything useful with that cash.
Not if it even gets there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you read all them news stories about like the UNICEF people or the whatever it is, whatever group, their executives get paid X amount each year, and then you think about it and like people in Africa are still starving, got no fucking water or anything. Like, what are you playing at? Do you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the amount of money we've sent over to these third world countries, we could have rebuilt them 7 times over by now. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, it's a joke. Just issue everyone in Africa with life straws and tell them to move closer to water, do you know what I mean?
The moral of the story is know who you're giving your resources to.
Yeah.
Like, pinpoint the right recipient, because there are plenty of local organizations who actually can do stuff.
A good job. Like people who go over there as missionaries and things like that, I've got all the respect in the world for them. They're doing such a good job because they're actually getting involved and building things with their hands, like water pumps and things like that. But I do think, honestly, if you gave like £1 million to, if you gave a fraction of the shit they earned from like the public fundraisers and shit they run on TVs and what have you. If you gave even a fraction of that money to Life Straw and then sent the Life Straw to Africa, it turns pretty much anything into drinking water. So it's a good start, do you know what I mean? And then use that technology maybe on water fountains and things like that, and you've already got a pretty cheap system going on. Especially
Actually, all you need is
government backed
plastic bottles. You get like a clear PET bottle, which is pretty much, you know, Coke, Dr. Pepper, whatever, PET bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've read. I think I read about the program where they distribute the those filter bottles.
The other issue,
I think
is learning and knowledge and things like that. Like you could take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink, or you can give a man a fish, or you can teach him to fish. Do you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. Like you can give all this technology to these people, but whether or not they know how to use it effectively or not is another matter. Like that's why the aid missions are so important. So people are going over there and teaching people how to do this sort of stuff.
But the big problem is the money just doesn't get there.
Yeah, which is disgusting.
Oh.
Our governments need to do so much more to stop that shit.
What they need to do is basically send things that, you know, aren't money. Like instead of giving them money to buy food, give them food.
And give them other tangible resources, like if they want to build a well building kit, do you know what I mean? Things like that.
Yeah.
Something we can pack in a crate and actually send over there that they can actually properly use. Yeah. Oh, no problem with giving money to charities like that. This is why I donate to Child's Play, and why everyone who helps and supports Quakeathon donates to Child's Play. It's because you can physically see the change they're making and getting books, games and toys to kids in hospitals. Do you know what I mean? If we were younger and we ended up in hospital, we'd fucking love someone to turn up and give us a sort of book or something just to take our mind off of being stuck in this dingy shithole while we're having our appendix ripped out or some shit. Do you know what I mean? I'd absolutely have loved that if I was ever in hospital. And I think that's important, man. If you're going to donate to charity, like, put your money where your mouth is and do it for a charity that's important to you, not like just because you feel the need to. That's another thing that winds me up. And don't take this the wrong way, and I'm going off on a bit of a rant here, but people who sort of, oh, I've been donating to X for so many years, blah blah blah, I should still keep donating, sort of thing. And you just sort of think, well, you haven't got an obligation to them. What have they ever sort of done and shown you about? Like, there's one that I think my mum's subscribed to. It's called I think it's Red Wings Horses Sanctuary, and I can get that, I understand that one's cool. But then there's another one like the British Red Cross, and she's been subscribed to the British Red Cross for ever. Do you know what I mean? And she feels bad about not, like, if she ever wanted to stop her subscription, she'd be like, well, no, I've been doing it for years now, it's not the right thing, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? I just think, like, no, you've got no conviction in that now, have you? If you're going to donate to charity, at least make sure it's one that you've got a conviction in, like you agree with. The reason we do Red Wings, the horse sanctuary, is because my auntie who passed away used to donate to them, so it's sort of like carrying on that tradition. And I totally understand, like, helping animals out and stuff like that. I think, look at me getting on my fucking soapbox. I think what we need to do is better protect animals. Don't just give them out willy-nilly to all and sundry who can afford to pay for them. Get proper licensing and stuff like that, and make sure before you buy a dog or a cat or whatever, you go on like a little course to make sure you would be a good owner of this pet. Do you know what I mean? If there's something, if the dog starts limping, you know how to deal with it and things like that. Like, I think they should start teaching first aid in schools again, but I digress. You know, it all makes sense though.
You could probably move back a little bit.
Oh yeah, sweet. I don't want to move too far back. I'm so worried about getting out of range of this thing.
Out of range of what?
Out of range of the welders. Like, if I go too far back and it puts a block in that doesn't allow me to go further forward again.
Oh.
I say I pull back and it starts throwing in a load of scaffold in and it's missed something in the middle. I'm definitely waiting for all the welders to shut off before I move anywhere.
It was only welding one thing in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the cargo container, isn't it? Oh no, the cargo container's done by the looks of things. Again, it looks like it's only welding one thing. Oh no, maybe a couple of things.
Yeah, some of the welders inside are going too. You can't really see them. Is that it?
I think I'm going to pull it back a little bit more. There you go. That's so cool. I wish I could see it from the front. That's alright though, we're almost done, aren't we?
Let's see. You've 2 containers in. You have 1 more container in the cockpit, but you're nearly on that container.
Was this a lot? This was the square vehicle, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the blocky one.
I'm trying to think, when you said 3 storage containers, they're not in a row or anything, are they?
Yes.
I think this ship needs a redesign then, because I would have, with my knowledge now, after being in creative mode, I would have put them in the wings, I think. And then that would have been room for 4 large storage containers. I don't know.
Meteor
Hindsight.
storm inbound.
Yeah, lots of stuff being built now.
This noise is just so satisfying. Cardum. We'll catch up in a minute once this is done.